New at 6, we're learning a little bit more about the investigation into the murder of a Western Michigan University student, Anaya Mack.
Police reports reveal that her boyfriend says his motive for killing her involves her relationship with a prominent pastor who is also the president of the NAACP, Strick Strickland. 24-hour News 8's Heather Walker has been going through the reports. She joins us live with what she's learned now. Heather?
Well, the Reverend Strick Strickland, he denies the allegations that he had a romantic relationship with Mack. However, in the police report, it does say that Strickland did, however, contact police about the release of a white Chevy Malibu that was claimed as evidence in the investigation to Mack's death. Now, Strickland said the car belonged to his wife in those reports. Also, according to the report, Mack was part of the choir at Second Baptist Church where Strickland preached. Mack's boyfriend, Lewis, told police the couple got into an argument over her growing relationship with the Reverend, which led up to the murder. The report states that Lewis said he knew Strickland was allowing Mack to borrow his car, but didn't know about the relationship until he grew suspicious when Strickland started stopping by their apartment to pick up Mack more often. Lewis goes on to tell investigators in that report that Mack told him that the Reverend had threatened her. Lewis did not give details about how she was threatened to police, but in that report, it says that the threats were a result of Mack saying she was going to tell people about her relationship with Strickland. Lewis also stated in that interview that once he learned about their relationship, he'd been having, quote, some of the most violent dreams he had ever had, unquote. Now, we did go by the Reverend's home today to hear his response to the allegations. We were told he was out of town, but he did speak to us over text saying it's untrue, saying he had not seen this report, but points out that the information in the report came from the suspect, who is also using an insanity defense. And he added that, quote, I'm trying to be sensitive to the fact that Anaya is possibly not the only life that was lost, but this young man deserves for his family to be given some time to quote as well. Now, Mack's mom also commented. We reached out to her by telephone. She recently moved back to Michigan in order to be present for all the court hearings in this case. She says she also has not seen these reports, but she doesn't care what kind of motive that alleges in there. She says there is no justification for killing her daughter. Reporting live in the Kalamazoo studio, Heather Walker, 24-hour News 8.